I'm sitting here with Caterina Campagna, right here in the Filmmakers Lounge at TIFF. And Caterina, tell us a little bit about what you do and some of the challenges you have faced to get where you are today.
Okay, I'm an actress, I'm a writer, I'm a producer. I just directed my first featurette. It's in post-production. Challenges that I face as a woman, right, in the business. It's very challenging in the sense that I feel I might have to say everything twice, because they're just looking at, okay, here's this demure person who's just kind of like, okay, could we do this? Could we do that? I don't believe in being aggressive. I believe in collaboration, and sometimes people could take that as being passive or submissive. And I just want ultimately everyone to have an equal say, so the project is the best for the audience at the end of the day. Like, even though I may take the leadership role, I think women are more open to hearing other people's interpretations, ideas, opinions, what have you. Just, okay, this is my view on something. I'm still open to hear your ideas.
Okay, so when you're going to produce a film, how do you get it off the ground?
It could be anything. Like, if you have this vision, don't think that somebody has to come and give it to you. Even though you're a woman, even though you're a minority, even though you're handicapped, even though you're gay, what have you, leave all those things aside. If you have an idea, you're the best person to put it into action. However that is different and unique to each individual, just as much as each individual is different and unique. Like for me, for instance, I did this movie called Daddy's Little Girl. And it's, the log line is, what happens when a little girl befriends an undercover cop with a self-destructive streak? Is the love of a single, overworked father enough to get his daughter's life back on track? Now, for me, I wrote this script. I didn't know how it was going to get together, where it was going to go. But you know what? It was around Christmas time. Everybody around that time is in a lull, like nothing too much is going on. Everybody's about to break for the holidays. So I'm like, you know what? It's not the type of budget where I need millions upon millions of dollars to create special effects or what have you. Let me just do it. So I just threw myself into it. I called up some actors that I knew. I got some locations. So I did the casting, the location scouting, the scheduling, and it was like just, you be there, you be here. I did auditions via Skype. It's just, put your blood and bone into it, because ultimately that's what will come through.
Okay, so one last question.
Sure.
When you're a producer, you understand this because we were just talking as two producers, that being a producer in this business is still being in a business, right? Because truthfully, all business is show business, right?
Right.
But this is a business side, and when you're the producer, you have to know the business side of show business. And maybe that's not something a lot of women are totally comfortable with yet, because we're just starting to step into producer roles. And do you think that there's like, how do you feel about that? How do you feel that women are in managing and running the business side of being a producer?
First of all, and this might sound counterproductive, but don't be afraid to use your sensitivity. Because being a sensitive, vulnerable, kind individual is really an asset. Because you understand what so-and-so needs, what so-and-so needs. You're empathetic. You're kind. You want to keep everybody, listen, happy crew, happy cast. Happy cast, happy production. So you want to keep it as comfortable as homey, as open for everyone. And I know like everybody's like, oh, well, it has to be about a bottom line and so and so and so and so. You know what? At the end of the day, make something that you could say, wow, I was a part of that.
Okay, but what about the sales and marketing and the promoters?
Okay, sales and marketing promoters. So you ask people, okay, you want to bring it to this territory? Okay, let's talk about the price that you're going to give me to bring it to that territory. Because if not, there's somebody else. Right or wrong, everybody says that, you know, there's no DVD sales anymore, it's all VOD. Okay, so fine. So what are you going to give me in terms of a deal for rights for this to go to VOD and certain properties? And don't be afraid to ask for what you think it's worth.
Okay.
So, you know?
Yeah, that's a big thing. Women don't always ask for what they think it's worth because they undervalue themselves. That's a big problem in business. Every kind of business. All right, one last question, and that is, thank you. The internet. How is the internet really affecting the business today?
For me, you know what? Use it to your advantage. It's a tool. That's your promotion platform. If you know you're afraid something's going to get leaked, is that what you mean? And like,
well, also to build maybe views or audience views or whatever you can. I think internet could do a lot of that.
Build it as your platform. There's your inbred audience, you know, YouTube, Facebook, it's all marketing. At the end of the day, it seems like everything is a package, because it is. But, you know, as an artist, ultimately, your theme, your propaganda is in there. Your relation to the heroine or the hero in your story is in there, and it's there for your audience to discover. So however you want to market it and package it to get it out there, the more power to you. Internet, you know, radio, that's not gone away. There's still radio on the internet. Posters are a great expression for what you're trying to say in your movie with a quick thumbnail of what your movie is about. And I mean, even just like a flyer or a poster is a great way to get your stuff out there.
Right. I once wrote a book called 67 Plus Ways to Make Fabulous Money Doing What You Love. And it's got a lot of that stuff in it because, you know, promotion is lotion. As you know, I'm coming at this from a PR background, and it's all about PR, right? That's what we're talking about, and I think the internet really allows for that. I think social media is today's PR. I think video is today's TV and combines very powerful tools.
Yes, I mean, ultimately, I believe the internet was made for everyone just getting together. There's this push, like nobody wants to be so isolated that we cut off from the rest of the world. You know, that's just human nature. We want to know each other. We want to be together. You know, like I know as artists, we kind of, you know, detach for a little bit and go into our little caves and create something, and when we're ready to reemerge, we will. But in the meantime, it's just like, yeah, let's get together and make something. And even if it's just sharing a like on Facebook, you've just communicated with someone, and think about how powerful that could be.
It's amazing. I want to thank you so much for taking this time to talk with us, and I look forward to learning more about you. And what if you just quickly tell me, say, I call this the shameless self-promotion part. Tell me what you're working on, when's it going to be out, and give me a website we can check it.
Okay, well, my website really quick is just my name, katarinacampagna.com. And you could see a list of the screenplays that I've written on there. I'm working right now on post-production on Daddy's Little Girl. I'm also doing a movie called In Name Only, which is a family crime drama. Logline, an unknown New York artist battles depression and alcoholism to save the love of his life from her mafia family ties. Yes, we are at TIFF, so we practice our elevator pitches. And I just like, you know, it's going to sound cliche, but I'll say it anyway. I like pushing the envelope. I want to be a little bit to the left. I just find there's a lot of fertile ground in obscurity and absurdness and abstractness, and just, you know, go beyond those boundaries, especially if you're a woman. The time is ripe because people are paying attention to that. So you have your fertile ground. So go for it, ladies.
Okay, thank you. Great way to end. Thanks for being with us today on Jeanette's I'm Every Woman TV as we bring you the Toronto International Film Festival, the fashion, the glamour, the red carpets, the red carpet diaries, the galas, the parties, and of course, the celebs, the stars. Please remember to like, share, and comment on all our posts on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, Google+, Vimeo, Tumblr. You name it, we're there. Hashtag Jeanette's I'm Every Woman TV. And until next time, continue to be fabulous. This is Jeanette Burke, your host, getting rained on for Jeanette's I'm Every Woman TV. Bye for now.